Ah, Felton, you're here already. Fast. Sorry, it's me, not Jhaja. Yeah, it's going all right. We just had a massive day today buying gifts and raffle. Oh, good, I can resume. Oh, good, I can resume. Yeah, the stupid Pixel phone. God evening to you too. Um, we got lots of surprises too. Yeah, I accidentally the phone holder pressed the power button and turned it off. So, but yeah, as I was saying, so we also got some other surprise gifts for. I can't say the name because the family watches the channel, so we don't want to ruin the surprise. But we got some pretty good surprises beyond what we talked about on the channel. A couple extra things for, yeah. So it should be pretty cool. But yeah, I just wanted, so someone in Angeles City posted a thing about Jhaja doing her lives and getting donations and stuff. And they said, this girl, the guy says, guys, this girl's married. Don't ever give money without knowing who the girl is. This is a married couple who are investing in property and all this stuff. And like, basically wrote it as if Jhaja was out here trying to convey the false pretense that she's single and using that as an angle to scam guys for money and all this other stuff. I know regulars, you guys who know the channel and what we're about. Is it still freezing up now? Oh, really? Let me try to clean the camera. Maybe the camera... Is that any better? I mean, I know the guys who are regularly here. Yeah, building a family home. That's what we're doing here. And Jhaja never asked anybody for money. You know, she talks about projects and plans, and people offer, and that's awesome and amazing. We love y'all for it, and this community is extremely blessed through you guys. I mean, I was thinking today while we're buying the stuff. Oh no, actually no, it wasn't while we're buying the stuff. It was when I was interviewing Ray's daughters, and like Ray has been able to put his two daughters through university largely because of the projects we've been able to give him because of what you guys have given us. It's like that, you know, pass it down theory or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. That's the thing that sucks about doing stuff like this online, is it attracts a large variety of individuals. Thank you, Jamie. I really appreciate hearing that. That's, yeah. Yeah, and this guy, a lot of the comments, a lot of the replies to his post were like, dude, like, one person said, why do you care? What's your interest in this? And on that note, the guy actually sent a private message to Jhaja about something, and she didn't respond because it was obvious the guy was like interested or whatever. So she didn't respond to the guy, so he got mad. Obviously, he got so jealousy is a part of it. But the other part is someone posted and said, dude, it sounds like you've been burned a lot, which is exactly what it does sound like. The guy is in Angeles City. I mean, that's the city of scammers, both foreign and domestic. Everybody's scamming everyone in Angeles. So for having someone who lives there criticizing us out here in the middle of nowhere, simply trying to help the community as best we can, as best as our supporters help us do as well. It's kind of funny. It's kind of ironic in a way. Yes, Ray is a very able and clever man. Yep. Well, we don't want to be famous. Like, I'm almost 100K on my channel, Off Grid Island Family. It's almost 100K, and I'd be happy if it just leveled out there. But viewership went up. I don't need like millions of subscribers and, you know, the fancy. I'm not doing this to be fancy. This is all just, I love to do video. I love to edit. I'm not great at it, but I think I'm. Every once in a while, I have an idea that's kind of funny, maybe like putting a certain song into a certain situation, or I don't know, stuff like that. But, I mean, it's not fantastic by any stretch of the imagination, but I still like doing it, and I like doing the thumbnails. It's for me, it's kind of like an artistic collage. I like, and I think I'm slightly improving on the thumbnails, like using different colors and different fonts and things, making them a little more catchy. That's kind of a challenge, and that's interesting. But none of this is about being flashy, and especially for Jhaja, well, not especially, equally. We're in Bohol Island, Philippines. Hi, Dano. Thank you, F2Go. I really appreciate it. F2Go, isn't that like a... F2Go is a... No, maybe I'm confusing it with something. There's a website up for all the ferry ticketing and the ferry travel information that's something to go. But maybe it's not F2Go. Anyway. So... Yeah. She was... When we got home with all this loot for the community, Jhaja says, "Oh, we're getting too famous." And I said, "Why?" And she said, "Look at this post on Facebook." And I'm like, wow, yeah. Unnecessary negativity as well. Like, I mean, Jhaja's heart is absolutely in the community, as you can see in the videos. You know, when we walk down the hill and go across the street, anyone that she interacts with, it's just genuine, authentic enthusiasm to see the people. Well, it's not my land. It's in the name of my wife, but you know, we have a son together, so. And that's another thing I get is like, oh, don't you know foreigners can't own land? Yeah, well, it's not for me. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for my family and their future. I mean, when I'm gone, they'll have us, hopefully, outside of unforeseen political or geopolitical situations, they would have a solid house for decades or longer to come, and that's what this is about for me. Thank you very much, Jamie. Appreciate it. I agree with you. So, yeah, I mean, I like it. I'm not going to lie. I enjoy the project. It'll be nice to be more comfortable than we have been for the past year. Like I've said many times, slipping and sliding in mud, getting your flip-flop stuck in the mud, and as you take the next step, your flip-flop is behind you, stuck deep in the mud, and falling down in the mud and all that stuff. It's gotten much better, obviously, with the assistance of Steve, David, Ron, Eric, and Felton in particular with this front project. Shamir with the wall, and Eric again for the cement floor, and the commencement of the extension of the house that way is all awesome stuff. But you know, I'm not going to be around forever, obviously, so this really is for the family. Jhaja is hoping to have a girl at some point, which means I gotta buy a shotgun. But Filipina Sweetie. Okay, I'm not familiar with Filipina Sweetie, but welcome. Yeah, I know we can't. And John, our friend John, GI Johnny Gold, is the same. Has the same mentality. I mean, he knows full well he can't own the land, and he's not buying it for himself. Obviously, he'll live on it. He'll probably build a comfortable home for himself and his family. But when he's gone, yeah, we know full well the Filipino side takes possession, and that's. I mean, we're not. We're not confused about that. This lot is 450 square meters. And the other one is 1,800 or 1,900 square meters, something like that. Pretty big. The other one's pretty big. This one's big enough. It's big enough. We can have a garden in the back. We've got so many different kinds of fruit trees. Dragon fruit, jackfruit, papaya, banana, pineapple, although it's not a tree. lots of stuff. Avocado, mango, all growing in the back. So, okay. Yeah, Jamie, I've been to Indonesia several times. Jakarta, wasn't a super big fan of that, but Bali, but not just the tourist areas. I went up north to that ancient temple area, which was really cool. And it's the same deal there.
Did you bring out the big,
The?
darling?
Yeah, I did.
Where is it?
Your mom, I handed it to your mom. I don't know where she put it.
This is Aaron's boxer, guys.
Yeah, they are. They've been repurposed. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She repurposed them quite well. But yeah, so here in the Philippines, like, I think it's probably about the same. You could buy an apartment or a condo, but you never own the land. And the thing about that is actually they tear down, like a new mayor will come in and say, oh, these 15-year-old condos are now an eyesore and don't share the vision of the city that I see, and they'll tear them down. So you might own that condo, you might own that room, but they can tear it down. Ah, okay, Lombok, yeah, okay. Nice. So, no, I'm not going to upgrade the Pajero. So here's the thing about the Pajero. Many people say it's time for a new vehicle. One, the Pajero is part of the family. We had that when our child was born. We have lots of memories with that Pajero. It's never officially left us stranded. We've been stuck on the side of the road a couple times for an hour or two or three. 3 was the biggest one. But we've always gotten home. It's always gotten us home. And it has sentimental value. But the other thing too is, the other side of it is every video I do about the Pajero actually generates more income on a monthly basis than the cost of the repair. So when there is something to repair, I'm like, okay, great, I got more content. And then it's just better again. And maybe that's what you mean by upgrade the Pajero. It is constantly being upgraded as we use it. It's got a new head, supposedly made in Korea. New head gasket. The injection / fuel pump is rebuilt, professionally rebuilt. New radiator, new alternator, new brakes. Front hubs recently greased. What else? Lots of stuff that I've done in the past and totally forgotten about. Power steering pump. What else?
Let's eat then.
Eat now? Already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's that cord on the power bank? Is it this one?
I have no idea. Okay, I guess we're gonna go outside and eat now. I'll wait just a few minutes. So, I just uploaded a new video to Jhaja's channel. Marina Bratz Off-Grid Philippines. About 10-15 minutes ago. And it sounds like Matet and Jhaja are going to do karaoke tonight. So that means I'll probably have a Pilsen or two. How about y'all? Any news out there? Anyone thinking of moving to the Philippines? It's just, yeah, I mean, I know people are jealous and angry and hateful and all that sort of stuff, but when your motivation, I'm not saying our motivations are purely altruistic. I mean, of course, it gives us pleasure to help others as well, but there is a lot of altruism in it. A lot of the stuff we do is simply because we do enjoy helping the local community, and they're all our friends. They're all like our family almost. I mean, they say that we're their family, so. But yeah, it's kind of annoying when good friends. Well, Chris, we've only known for what, I don't know, 6-8 months since they started dating, and I'd say we've hung out with him maybe half a dozen. No, we've hung out with him more than that. I mean, he's a likable guy. I like him. I don't have any good friend. I mean, it's not like we sit down and have beer together and talk about life. Whenever we see each other, it's always at parties. So, not very deep conversation. But yeah, I mean, he's a friend. As far as Vanjie goes, we've known Vanjie for years. And yeah, we consider Vanjie a good friend. That's why we got her. That's why we pushed her to get her YouTube channel going. Yeah, the black stuff. So is what that is. It's called diesel algae, but it's not actually an algae. It's a bacteria that grows right where the diesel fuel meets a layer of water. So if you have diesel sitting in the tank for a long time, especially in a humid climate, the condensation is going to build a layer of water in the tank, which is exactly what happened. And that's what that is. It's algae, but it really seems like silicone. The texture and everything is like silicone. But that's what it is. So I bought some aftermarket filters before the factory filter, because the factory filter is about, let's see, about $24. And so I bought some filters for $3 that go before it and protect it. And those I can change out until it's all gone. Considering going solar, well, yeah, Ian, we love it. I love being on solar. And the other thing too is when there's brownouts, which happen often on the island, I think several times a week, and the only way we know about it is our neighbors don't have lights, or we're in town, and the shops and stuff don't have lights. But otherwise, yeah, we're pretty insulated from the brownouts, which is cool. And also, I can do crypto mining on solar power. I've got 5 miners running right now off the solar system. So that's kind of cool. It's not generating massive income, but it's fun. Me too, Felton. Holy smokes. Yeah, I want to get like probably 8 more panels, I would say. 8 more panels on a second system, so have redundancy, so if there's a problem with one, we still have another. But yeah, on the second, I've learned a lot since the first one, obviously. So on the second system, I would double the battery capacity. Because this system right now, the batteries are fully charged from shut-off point to 100% in about 4 hours. So from about 8 to 12, they're usually fully charged around 12, 1 o'clock, which means from 1 to 5, all that power is going nowhere. We're using some of it, but there's a lot of power just basically being unused. So with a larger battery capacity, in fact, I could upgrade these batteries here, which I may do, and put one of them in the Pajero, because I'm going to put a solar panel on the roof of the Pajero that hinges at the front windshield, obviously not attached to the glass, but I'm going to have roof bars, treated plywood 4x8-ish, more or less, probably trim it down to 7 feet or something by 3.5. And then on top of that is going to be a solar panel with a hinge above the windshield on the plywood. Did I say 2x4? On the plywood. So it'll come up like this. And then this area here will have a tent. A wedge-shaped tent. So the solar panel will act as a roof for the tent. And then the solar panel on the sides, because it has an aluminum frame, I'll put hinges on the side, probably 3 or 4, and then have some kind of nylon sheets on either side on hinges, so they fold under when it's down, and then when you lift it up, they'll flop down naturally. And then I'll have some kind of post stands to put them out like this to widen the rain protection over the tent. I think that'll be pretty cool. And then have a 1,000-watt inverter, and one of these 12-volt, 100-amp-hour batteries. Do a 12-volt system, and then upgrade. I could double the battery capacity here, and that would be a really great thing. That would mean during a heavy rainy season with lots of clouds, we would have, we could run for 3 days without sun. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be the grid for the neighborhood. And when there's brownouts, they come up here asking to charge their phones and stuff, which is fine, nice. Actually, I like it. I like the idea of our system being used. Ah, okay, Ian. Yeah, daba, exactly. More batteries, yep. Double, basically double. Instead of 400 amp hour, 800. Yeah. Then we could run 2.5 days with no sun after a full charge. But yeah, that's nice. I mean, I'm like utilitarian, or maybe that's not the word. I like the survivalist. I always have ever since I was a kid. I've always like taken electric motors and put propellers on them to make the little solar windmill thing. I mean, just playing around, but I've always been interested in that kind of stuff, so it's kind of cool when there's a problem that we have a solution for the community. Uh-oh. Noisy kitty, huh? Noisy kitty. Noisy. This is a noisy kitty. Oof, you don't smell good. Poof. I hope that didn't happen in the house. Huh? You don't smell good. Yeah, lots of good stuff on YouTube. I subscribe to a guy, I think he's got like 1 million+ subscribers, and he's very technical, but not boring. He's kind of a young guy, maybe 30-something, mid-30s maybe. But he explains things really well and simply, which is nice. Yeah, I do have a brother and a sister. But the main thing, well, one thing, Ian, that I've learned recently is that you have inverters with a built-in electronic management, charge management controller, CMS, charge management system. It's like a second box. Solar charge controller. I don't know, I forget, but anyway. So you have some inverters, like the one we have, and that's built into it. You can also get the same inverter we have without the thing built in, and you buy it separately. And the price is slightly more expensive, not much, but the thing about that is apparently you can calibrate the system more precisely to make it work more efficiently. I didn't decide that all that new hassle was worth an extra few percent of battery, or a few percent of power, I guess. Whatever the difference would have been. Yeah, I keep in touch with them. I go back to the U.S. every August. Okay, I guess it's time to eat. Alright, let's go outside. I don't have any content for my channel to edit today. I was gonna interview Ray, but he wasn't available when we were supposed to meet up, so he said later tonight, maybe. But I'm gonna interview Ray about his background and how he learned construction and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Alright guys, let's go outside. Oops. Unplug that. Yeah, these are nerd miners. So that's 77 mega hashes per second, which is not enormous. Wait, no, that's not mega, that's kilo hashes, right? The big one I have does mega hashes. Yeah, so we got a drawer. Got some inside the house. We got some drawers here, which will be in the raffle. Something they often use. Something they really use. Hmm? I'm not going to go there. No, that's a wash machine.
No, go here.
Hmm? What do you mean go there?
I'll go here.
You can't go in there, baby. There's a wash machine in there.
No, I'll sit here on the box.
No, we're going to eat dinner right now. Oh, lots of people here. So, where do I go, babe? Are you on live as well? We're competing with each other on live? I'll sit up on the... Oh, there's a frog. Hey. Right. I'll sit over. Okay. Well, I guess Jhaja's on live too, so. Pick your live. Huh?
Paloma.
Oh, ulam yan. They don't have spicy, Daddy.
Right. They did not have spicy.
Hindi ko pa ginamit.
Yeah, I know. Is it lots of mosquitoes here? Or what?
No, there they have many.
Where?
There. And bugs. Many bugs.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna eat now.
Hi, Andrew.
Si Vincent ay kumain na.
Well, maybe I'll just let you guys head over to Jhaja's. I don't know.
I want chicken.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Sabi ko.
You like that?
Ng jello.
Cooking up that shabu.
You like that?
Yeah, that stuff's nasty here.
You like this? You like that?
Obviously, we saw a lot of that. Well, we didn't see a lot of that, but we saw the evidence of it.
What?
In Angeli's shabu.
What's shabu?
What do you mean, what shabu? Is that
Mommy, it's enough.
that drug? No. Am I saying it wrong?
Seen it.
Huh?
Haven't seen it.
No, we haven't seen it, but we've seen people that.
How do you know people use shabu?
Mommy.
Okay.
May anghang.
Hindi maanghang, te.
Hindi siya naanghang yan. Gusto ko na maraming sili.
May pasili?
This is from a place called Chooks to Go, and it's rotisserie chicken, and it's really good.
Daddy, where's my shoes?
But yeah, for solar, the thing is with a 12-volt system, I think I might need the. I might need that.
Go. Go. Go to your bed.
Ba't na naman yan?
Electronic
Tignan mo, ha?
card. Oh, dang it! I can't think of the name.
Ba't na naman yan na?
But I think with a 12-volt system for the Pajero, I might need the
Wala ka maupang ganyan na yung...
external charge controller.
Pinanood namin ni Jhaja kanilang nanay.
Hi, Jim.
Mm.
How are you?
And the panels have progressed so fast. When we bought our system, we bought 450 watt panels for 8,000 pesos on sale. They were normally 9, I think. 8,000 pesos, so about 150 bucks each for 400 watt. And now you can get almost 600 watt, double sided,
Take a nap.
which means they also capture reflection from underneath for 5,000 pesos. Less than 100 bucks.
Aaron is adjust his mirror image view on the camera. He is using it as all in reverse.
Huh?
What does it mean?
I don't know. Looks normal to me. I don't know.
Hi, Bert. Let's eat. Hello, Drew. How are you? Go. Go to the bed, Vincent. You're not eating. You sleep na. Take a nap.
If you don't eat, you're gonna go to bed, Vincent. Close up. This one's black pepper, babe, or what?
So,
Yeah, there's one black pepper, and then the other two are sweet. But it's really good.
I like the spicy though.
This is what we were gonna do for the Christmas lunch. We were gonna buy 20 of these.
No.
Hmm?
Remember, we're gonna do barbecue.
No,
all
I said
about
we
it.
were going to.
Hi, Dad. How are you?
We're going to. Now the plan is to just buy a lot. Well, she's already ordered 10 kilos of pork, I guess. And then we got 10 kilos of chicken. And barbecue it fresh right here. And then do pancit, rice. What else?
Menudo.
Menudo. Okay. We'll have to get the cakes tomorrow because there's no way we're gonna get them. Oh yeah. Well, there's no way at all we'd get them on the 25th for sure.
That's mine.
Yeah, Felton. That's actually a big part of this. It's another part of the project here is for that. I definitely want him to come here, and it looks like it may be possible relatively soon. So the faster I get this done, the sooner he can come here. That's exactly. And the other part of that is I wanted him to have another view on life and another option. Like as he gets older, maybe he'll decide, yeah, I want to live in the Philippines too. And then I will already have the foundation or the base for him also to come over here and stay for a while, however long he wants. That'd be amazing. So regarding well water, no, we don't have, well, we have running water when we open a faucet only because of gravity.
Okay, faded.
But
So you guys said hurt people, right?
we collect rainwater as of now. So sometimes we don't have water, like now we have enough to get by, but
Mommy, what's that in there?
no extra. And then Ray was digging in the backyard and found water right there. Like he only dug down, I think it was 4 feet, 6 feet maybe, and he found water. So the next step is to dig a well up there, but we have to wait for dry season so we know the water level when it is dry season, because obviously during rainy season you can pretty much put your shovel in the ground and you're going to find water. So but hopefully this year, hopefully we can do that this year too. This coming dry season, because during dry season we go all the way down to the river or we go up to the neighbor who has 2 wells. to get water.
Is that Jhaja have YouTube channel? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, the battery.
Maybe he keeps getting time out here.
There's lots of people
Hi
here
Danito, thank you so much for
who just put
coming.
panels.
Stay
In fact,
safe
I think
too. Take care.
Roman Empire. I talked to the owner for quite a while. His entire resort, which is massive, and definitely the biggest swimming pool in Panglao. Well, maybe no. I'd say the biggest one is what's that big resort, babe? The big one?
Big best question.
No.
Roman Empire.
Nope. Babe, on the beach, the one with the 5 swimming pools.
On the beach.
Oh, come on, babe. In Alona.
Best Western nga.
Babe. The one that our friends stay in and stuff. The really big one at the end of the beach.
Ah, Henan.
Hanan. So Hanan has the biggest swimming pool probably, but Roman Empire would probably be second anyhow. His entire roof is covered with solar, all of his roofs are solar panels and hot water heaters, solar hot water heaters. And I don't think,
like Bicol Express, yeah.
I don't think he has a lot of batteries.
Let's
And
make Bicol Express.
his deal is to just save a lot of electricity during the day. So during the day, he might be 100% solar,
High Need for Speed, how are you?
and then gradually transition to the grid as the sun goes down, because he doesn't have battery backup. And a lot of people do that to save money because of the batteries, the battery cost. So that's one way to do it. But we want to be completely self-sufficient as far as electricity goes. Is there any more of the pepper one, babe?
Yeah, this one.
Mommy, water.
Yes, please.
One more?
Yeah.
Mommy, water.
It's not how you ask.
Ano, Jig is getting water.
They're getting water.
No, there.
Na ano niya sa amin eh.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, the batteries, but even the battery prices are going down a lot lately. They were also much more expensive 1 and 2 years ago. They've gone down a lot in the past year. There's kind of a small solar system rush last year because there's a lot of talk about not being able to get stock and supplies. If they run another one of their demics, supplies might stop. So people were kind of scrambling on solar, and but now it's calmed down. So prices have gotten more reasonable. Bicol is actually where my wife's mom is from. So their heritage is from Bicol. Is that where Bicol Express was invented?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know why? It's supposed to be very, very spicy.
So they eat spicy in Bicol.
Yeah. Full of chili.
Yeah, we should go there and try the food, huh?
Yeah. And also it's good with the big crabs.
Big what?
Crabs.
Land crabs or the ocean crabs?
Big, ocean ba yun mo o ilog lang? It's the red one. Tulukan.
Hey, can I have some water? May I, please?
May crab sa ocean? Ano sa ilog?
Dapat atong Bicol para ano ko
May suda.
Yeah, like John, for example, he wants to do a solar system to run a small crypto mining farm. I'll help him set up his system. That's okay.
Are you eating?
Oo.
Daddy, oh.
Daddy.
You're gonna vomit if you do like that.
Okay, go to bed, Vincent.
I think you're tired. You got the bed na.
Yeah.
You're tired na eh.
It's that.
Oh, I love Bicol Express,
Yeah, Be Cool Express.
but I haven't had it in Bicol.
Hello.
Oh, you're in Bicol? Oh, cool. Okay.
Sit only, I said.
You got a room for us?
Matnog short ko ba?
Is who near me, Felton? Ah, okay.
Yung pa dito, te.
Oh boy. Very good. So you're moving to Bicol, Aaron? Or your better half is from Bicol?
Ayahay. Ayahay ang buhay. Ayahay ang buhay. Dagdagan pa?
And where are you now, Darren?
Jibe, tubig ulit.
Huwag mong punuin, Debbie, ah. Kasi pag nalagyan ng ice yan.
Oh, it's really good. Did you stop your live, babe? Where is it? Oh, over there. Yeah, no, you don't have to have batteries. You know what? I take it back. You have to have at least one battery because the system needs to be excited like an alternator on a car. A car alternator. How does that work though? If you have a dead battery. Oh well, yeah, you're jumping it, so. Okay, it can't be all alternators because if you push start a car, that turns the generator, which gives you enough spark for the engine to start. So it can't be all alternators, but some alternators need some battery power to be activated. And that's the same with solar systems. That's true, I'm sorry. You can't have zero batteries. But you could have tons of panels, an inverter, and one battery. And then the battery would just shut off at whatever setting. So if you set it, if you have you can't have a 48 volt system on one battery, obviously. But if you have the system so it shuts off at 11 volts, which is the minimum, I believe, on a 12 volt battery. If you have the system shut off at 11, so at night when the sun goes down, automatically it would switch to the power grid. Your inverter would switch it automatically. And then in the morning when the sun comes back, the remaining battery power will activate the inverter to switch back to solar. So yeah, you're right. Sorry. You do have to have at least one battery. Huh. Wow, Darren. Your first time, or you been out here before? I've been in the Philippines. I mean, first I traveled here experimentally to see. My aunt is Filipina, my aunt and godmother. So that's what sort of made that connection. And then I had a friend working at an orphanage. And he was leaving because his mother got sick and asked if I wanted to fill in for a bit. And I said, yeah, sure. So I came over for a month. That was an amazing experience. Really heartbreaking. Especially for the first time. After you live here for a while, you kind of see how things are. But, I mean, my first reaction at that orphanage was like, yeah, it was heartbreaking. I mean, they did a good job. It's not that the orphanage was bad, but just the situation and the fact that people would, I mean, the stories I heard, people would leave kids in dumpsters. I mean, you hear that in every country, but I think one kid was thrown in a sack and then tossed in the river, and someone rescued it. I mean, the stories are just like, but yeah, again, it's not a Filipino thing. That's all over the world nowadays, unfortunately. Maybe it has been like that too in the past. I don't know, but. And then yeah, tried dating obviously, and I got scammed a few times, and then met Jhaja and decided she was real, and so pulled the trigger and moved.
Ma, bukas malalaro na kami.
Yeah. When I go back to the U.S., I mean,
Gabi yan. Gabi.
well, I've been out of the U.S. for about 20 years. So it's been strange going back to the U.S. for quite a while now, but now it's especially strange. And yeah, it's just not. It's not a lot of fun. I mean, but when I go there, it's strictly for family, so it's not about, you know. Sorry, there's a mosquito. Yeah. Got it. Nice. Boy, more carrots. So, you know, the point of when I go to the U.S. is that, yeah, it's not. It's just more. It is more fun in the Philippines. I mean, the people are easygoing and chill. That's why we actually now. We prefer hanging out with our community than we do going to Panglao and partying with our friends there. Just because it's chill. It's chill. It's a bit stressful actually partying in Panglao. You're constantly looking over your shoulder. What dude's about to try to grab my girl's butt? Stuff like that. So. Yeah, the food is good if you're in the province. Obviously, Philippines doesn't have the reputation of Thailand for food, and that's deserved. But there are some amazing Filipino dishes. One of my favorites is kinilaw, which is usually raw tuna or lightly seared tuna in vinegar, onion, calamansi. What else?
More.
The text caroling now?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, couldn't they? Yeah. The words. Yeah. I guess you guys can see what's going on Jhaja's live. Probably watching that too. Hey, Ray. Yeah. The shirt's inside it. The shirt's inside out.
Kailan? Hapon na kami doon. Hindi kayo namatay. Maghapon? Kaya nang doon pa rin. Paglalabas. Mag-stand. Hindi kayo mamatay lang?
Hindi. Okay, I guess I'm done. All the chicken's gone now. Anyway, I had enough. Oh, I think Ray is eating, right? Yeah, I think Jhaja invited Ray to eat. But again.
Saan tayo ng tubig? Kainin.
Kailangan namin ng tubig. Bugas kaan.
Magpagtanaw. Hindi, matumban.
Oo. Get it, the ball in there.
Huh?
Ball in there.
Ball in where?
There. The pink.
The ball went down there?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So
Oh, there's this one.
someone can get it, yeah?
Hey, I'll get. No. There's a snake there.
Wait, Vincent. How far? Where is the ball?
Asa mo magtuon?
Wait, dali na mo. Wait, dali na mo. Maghugas ka na.
Isa ba ng masko?
Oh, you got it. Okay. Good job.
Ibalik mo tabang.
Asa rin mo masko? Wow! Wow!
Wala kami ni cash. Sino papangitin niyo? Ay! Ten! Thank you! Ang pangitin niyo, thank you. Kada ba di manghatag? Thank you.
Oh, you finished it? Okay. I guess I misunderstood.
Ano yan?
Damag na.
Vincent,
No.
Careful!
Going.
Oh!
what happened? Why did you go up that way?
Kumain na ba kayo?
Why did you go up that way?
Alimutan namin ito.
Sain ng tubig mo. Itlog tatlo.
Wala na kami cash.
Maya maya. Bigyan ako ng
Nakuha ka lang lang.
may kanin ako doon sa baba. Kasayan ako mamaya.
Nakuha ko na lagayan, mangkok. Uy, ito pa, oh.
Tabang isi tayo na balot.
Ito pa.
Okay, guys. Well, Ray's here, so we're gonna do. You're ready for the interview, or? Yeah, I'm gonna interview Ray about his background and stuff. Inquisition style. Nah, joke. But hey, Faded. Welcome to. It's just me today. Yeah, Kenny Lau's awesome. Ian. Beakel's amazing. What's the other one? Something Dynamite. Babe, what's the dynamite that you make called? Dynamite what?
Shooting green.
Oh, it's called Dynamite only. Yeah, great, baby. It said they take a chili and they put cheese inside and then they wrap it in a like rice paper thing and fry it. I mean, it's very good. I also like Sinigon a lot. I eat quite a bit of Sinigon. Anyway, I came here to, yeah, hey, Faded. So, should I troll this troll? I don't know. Hurt people, right? It's just some dude in Angeles, and I mean, again, like I said at the start of this, Angeles is the place where it's the city of scammers, both foreign and domestic. Everyone's scamming each other. So, for someone who lives there to criticize Jhaja up here in the hills, helping out the community is kind of ironic. But oh yeah, I love Bicol Express.
Masarap. Bicol Express.
It's on It's a Facebook. It's a Angeles City Facebook group thing. But I think he's getting enough other people telling him. He's showing how weak he is by doing that. I saw that. You hit it, not touch. Yeah. Careful, you're gonna break it. If that hits the wall, it's gonna break. What was I gonna say? Anyway, the main thing I wanted to come on here and explain about. Jhaja's thing. Also, darn it, was there something else? The sizzling is called, that's not Biko Express, that's Sisig. Sisig, yeah, that's sizzling. Felton says, hi Ray. Bye. Guess where he got that shirt and hat from? He's stealing my fashion sense. Yeah. We had, I remember when Shamir sponsored the bicycles for the kids, and someone criticized him for that, and I'm like, you're criticizing someone for buying children new bicycles? Like, well, where are we in the world, you know? Like, seriously? Huh? Why are you giving those homeless people food? Like, huh? It's weird. Some people just have to criticize everything. Anything and everything, I guess. I don't know. Virtue signaling is another big thing these days, right? Well, I sold a long time ago. I sold a video, Westphalia, orange original paint, beautiful original vehicle. I think it sold for $20-some thousand. And I got the check and I put it in the bank. It wasn't a personal check; it was a money order or something like that. Put it in the bank, and they credited the balance to my account. So I was like, okay, so now I can ship the van out. I shipped it out. Yeah, I know. Tail light. That's the back, not front. Those are tail lights. I shipped it out, and then several days later, while the bus is somewhere in the middle of the ocean on its way to England, the bank said, "Oh yeah, there was a problem and it wasn't processed. The check wasn't processed." And I'm like, fortunately, the guy was a stand-up dude and he fixed it. I don't remember the details, but he fixed it. I've had worse experiences in the car business than that. More positive than worse, but I've had some bad ones in the car business. Scams. Not many times, but for big numbers. Happens to the best of us, I guess. You got one for me, Ray? Or I'll make one. Looks like you did yours well. Lessons learned, yes. Lessons learned. I bought and sold several I sold hundreds of cars on eBay Motors. Hundreds. My eBay feedback rating is, I think right now, 1,400. And over $1 million in sales. And I bought several. I sold far more than I bought on eBay, but I did buy several on eBay. Porsches. I think I probably bought a couple Mustangs. Mostly Porsches, though. It's really embarrassing. I don't tell people this story, but what the heck. Because it's really embarrassing. And this is after I've been well seasoned in the business, and I know the scams, and I've never been really scammed that bad. It was just a long time ago, this guy scammed me. He was a finder, so he would find me cars, and I bought cars from him. And it worked really well for quite a while, a couple years I think it was. Made a lot of money from the cars he found. Thank you. No more? I made a lot of money from the cars he found for me. But then this one car, he goes, okay, so there's this 911 up in Washington. It's been sitting for 30 years. Little old lady, something, I don't know. She wants 8K or 9K or something like that. Which, at the time, at the time I was buying early 911s for low teens, so it wasn't like super cheap, but it sounded like a good deal. So I was like, okay. Gave him the money and never saw him again. And there's more to the story that follows, but I'm not going to repeat any of that here. It involves some of the people I was working with at the time, but anyhow, yeah, so back to the big burn. Shortly before moving here, actually, 60, what was it, 1970, I don't remember, 70, 71, 9/11, I think it was an S, and it was $65,000, something like that. And it was on eBay by a reputable seller. Well, the feedback. So I base everything on feedback. I would never buy a car from someone who had like 10 positive feedback and never sold a car before. All of his previous sales are like phones or something cheap, not that expensive. I only bought from people who had a reputation of selling cars and had at least 99, 98% positive feedback. So this guy did. He had 100%. Lots of classic cars sold, lots of happy buyers. Sent the money and never heard anything back. And what happened is that guy's eBay account got hacked, and someone else, apparently the gangs are into this stuff now. The gangs actually find tech guys to hack eBay accounts and steal IDs and run fake auctions. And yeah, that was a pretty big hit. I think, well, yeah, I think Jhaja is going to definitely do live. I won't. I'll be doing probably some video for Jhaja. Yeah. Okay, guys, well, I got to get going. I'm going to interview Ray here. I don't have to. I'm going to interview Ray because he's been kind enough to offer his time for maybe a 10-15 minute interview. I don't know. Okay, guys. Well, I'll let you hop over to. Hey, Keith, how you doing, buddy? I'll let you guys hop over to Jhaja's channel, to her live, if she's still live. I think she is. And I'm going to interview Ray. So see you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening to me blather on. I know I go deep in the weeds when I'm trying to explain something. I get lost in the story sometimes, but because I think of other things. But anyhow, thanks for coming. Thanks for all of your support. You're doing amazing things for this community. Like I said before, when you guys provide resources to do any of these projects here, that's helping Ray out. That's helping a lot of other fathers. He hires 5-6 other guys. They rotate. It's not 5-6 guys at a time. But so that helps them out. And he's put his 2 daughters through university. One is graduating this year, and the other is in 2nd year, I think. Yeah. Third year. Okay. So yeah, you guys are helping not just us at all. You're helping the whole community, and especially this Christmas thing. And now I'm going to start getting. Okay, I'll end it there. Sorry. Anyhow, it's cool what you guys are doing. So, yeah. Today had a big impact. It's been Jhaja's. Actually, when we first started talking, doing this kind of stuff is one of the #1 things we connected on at the beginning. And we tried. Huh? Okay, just don't go in the mud, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'll finish with this. So we started a charity project. I'm not allowed to, actually, but she can. And I basically exhausted all of my nest egg on all these projects, believing that everyone was going to be excited and jump in and pick up when my finances ran out, and that didn't happen. Long story short, here we are doing what we dreamed of doing since the beginning. So It's awesome. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm gonna. Okay, Ray, you want to say goodbye? All right, and I'm gonna. I'm all choked up now. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Peace out. Thank you. Much love. No, I just mean I'm ending the spot. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna. Yeah. Bye, guys.